Hi, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast. As the owners of Hired Hand website software, we've been developing websites and creating internet marketing strategies for livestock breeders for the past 10 years.
The majority of our customers are involved in the breeding of registered animals, such as Texas Longhorns, Highland cattle, horses, and white-tailed deer, where the pedigrees are very important. The From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast examines many of the differences in raising pedigreed livestock for maximum profit. Join us and learn what we're covering today.
Today we're here to talk about the Midwest sale. Molly, can you give us the dates?
Sure. So cattle can start arriving on Thursday, May 5th. And there is a party on Friday night, May 6th. And then the actual cattle viewing, breakfast, and the sale are on Saturday, May 7th.
Perfect. And who are the sale hosts and auctioneer and those types of things?
Sure. So the sale this year is in Dorado, Kansas, and it's going to be at the sale barn that Randy and Kim Jones own. And we're actually going to bring them in later to talk to them. But the hosts for the sale are the Longhorn Legacy Group. As our listeners know, they put on several different sales throughout the year. Working in the sale office is Mike Thiel. The auctioneer is Dan Huntington. Reading pedigrees is Chase Vasut. Doing the cattle handling in the back is Donnie Taylor. And then we're doing the online bidding as Hired Hand Live.
Perfect.
If folks need suggestions on where to stay or hotels to book, they can find those in the sale catalog as well.
Sounds great. Should we bring Randy and Kim in?
Let's do it. Randy and Kim, thank you for joining us today to talk about the Midwest sale. Can you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourselves? Just give a general intro, and then we'll hop into talking about the sale.
We've been married, in September, we've been married 45 years. We got into the Longhorn business on our honeymoon. We purchased our first heifer at the Baker and Doherty Champagne sale. And actually, my dad was down there buying Longhorns as well. And I didn't even come home from our honeymoon with my husband. Randy rode with Dad to haul Longhorns home when I went home with my mom and aunt and uncle. So our history spans many years. We have a few years, of course, in there that we didn't have Longhorns. But so we have 4 children, 3 sons and a daughter. They enjoy the Longhorn business as well, especially our daughter, Christina, who lives in Oklahoma. And then we also have 5 grandchildren. We're both retired from town jobs, and then we bought this auction barn.
And that's part of why we're interviewing you today is your auction barn is actually the location for this year's Midwest sale, right?
Correct.
That's awesome.
We're really happy to host that sale here. We got the barn July 1st of last year and totally did a remodel on it. And they moved the horn showcase satellite measurement from Joseph Logic down to here. Joe did the measurement, and we decided we would put on a heifer futurity at the same time. And we ended up with, I think there were 64 or 5 heifers. The event real well. We were happy with the way it turned out.
We got a lot of positive feedback. I think everybody had a good time, and we were happy to have a soft opening and kind of show the barn to everyone. And so subsequently, we're very excited to host the sale here too.
That's great. Are you all also consigning to the sale?
We have 1 cow in the sale.
When you decided to consign to the sale, what did you look for in the animal that you chose to consign?
Well, I grew up totally in the beef business. I've had a Honda starter yard with our youngest son. And so I always look for, we have to remember our end product, and that's beef. So when I look at a cow to decide whether she can be an arbor or someone else's, I don't take anything away from the horn, color. I like a good conformation cow, one that will milk well, to raise her calf, kind of some beefiness to her, and that's kind of how I pick cows. And we took one of the cows that we feel like has all of the qualities, and we put her in the Midwest sale.
So did you all attend the Midwest sale at its previous location?
We went to the Midwest sale the first time. It would have been in April of 15, and we purchased our first two cows when we got involved in the business and from the Midwest sale. And we've attended it almost every year.
So what do you most look forward to every year about the Midwest sale?
Oh, we really like the Midwest people say, as far as there's a lot of Kansas people, and it's a real friendly sale. All of them are friendly sales, and it was really close to home. We were about 45 minutes from Winfield, so it was easy for us to attend with all of the other projects we had going on.
What about you, Kim? Do you like all the same things?
Oh, absolutely. We always look forward to networking with the other Longhorn people and meeting new breeders, and we're always excited to show our herd to new breeders, and so yes, I love everything about it.
Love what you're hearing? Be sure to check out our Pickup Truck Confessions. It's a video series where we hop in the truck or rental car and interview a variety of breeders about what drives their passion for their livestock, how they got started in the breed of their choice, marketing tips, and more. And now, back to the podcast.
So since you're not only consigning this year, but you're also the host I know the Legacy Group is the host, but you're also hosting the sale at your new sale barn. Do you have any advice for people who are traveling into the sale barn, like where to park and that type of thing?
We have plenty of parking room. Our facility sits on 10 acres of commercial ground. Originally, this barn was built for horse sales, so they made ample parking for trailers that people that attended the horse sale. We've changed a few things on it. We're changing the entryway where we felt as though the entryway was too close to the 54 highway, and kind of a liability deal, so I moved the entryway further north. There's plenty of parking. We're kind of at the crossroads of America. Dorado, we have I-35, 400 highway, 254 coming out of Wichita. We're very easy to get to, and there's plenty of parking here for everybody, unless we have 600 trailers, which would be great, but I don't think that might create a little problem. But I think we're very suited for the amount of traffic that we need to handle.
So for us out of towners, what are some fun things to do in the area, or maybe some restaurants that you recommend, just to give folks an idea of, things that they can do when they're not at the sale barn?
Okay, El Dorado is kind of I'm gonna call it a mid-sized town.
It's a college town.
It's a college town. We have a really good community college.
That's nationally recognized for their judging team and football team. So there's a lot of, it's easy access to Wichita, 45 miles away. But to answer your question, we have, several good restaurants. We have parks. The lake actually happens to be, Elder Lake happens to be 2 miles from our facility to the north. There's pretty decent shopping and just about everything that you would need here in town. So we'll have a list of restaurants and stuff for people if they want to go eat or whatever. There's a new one that just opened up on the country club, the golf course up there that has outside seating. It's kind of a fun place to eat called Sugar Shane's. And
There's a bar and grill downtown El Dorado. We have a couple of good Mexican restaurants. With it being a college town,
a lot of fast
there's a
food.
lot of fast food, but like Kim said, we'll compile a list of when and sit down to eat restaurants.
So we'll be providing good meals during 2 days of the majority of the sale. So I want people to be able to eat here at the barn too and mingle. And we have areas to socialize. It's not just a barn. It's more like a venue. We have a patio, a great patio. So we think we'll show everybody a good time and they'll want to come back.
Well, that sounds really amazing. We look forward to seeing you both and seeing the facilities and all the animals at the upcoming Midwest sale. So thank you both for joining us today to talk about it.
Thank you.
It's been our pleasure.
It's been our pleasure.